All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome in. Hello, Bebop. Just wanted to highlight you. Bang, bang. Welcome into Night Fifth Radio's press conference review for the upcoming game of 49ers versus Chiefs tomorrow. I'm your host, Jaymie. We have some clips to go over. Hopefully, they work this time. So bear with me if you have any technical difficulties. I know last time they worked. I just went through them. They all were playing. We'll just have to see. Um, and yeah, we'll go from there. But first, before we do all of that, I'm gonna just play our little ad read thing real quick, and then we'll get going.
Today's episode is sponsored by Power Brand Systems. Need help getting new customers for your business? Let Power Brand Systems help you grow with their powerful tools. Visit powerbrandsystems.com/, Niner Faithful Radio for more info. If you like our content and would like to support the show, consider leaving us a tip in our tip jar at ninerfaithfulradio.us/tip jar. Join our exclusive membership community where you get exclusive NFR content not available anywhere else. Join our exclusive chat, 20% off of all non-sale For the Faithful by the Faithful gear, and much more. Visit portal.ninerfaithfulradio.us/login to join. For the Faithful by the Faithful Season 4 apparel is finally here. To see this year's designs and also save 20% off of Season 1 through 3 designs, go to ninerfaithfulradio.com/shop. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Niner Faithful, inviting you to check out our game day shows. I'll get you ready for the game with our pregame show. Jason gives you his thoughts on the first half with our halftime show, and Jaymie will wrap things up with our postgame show. Follow us on social media at Niner Faithful Radio on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, and TikTok, and at Niner Faithful R on.
Alrighty. Thank you guys for bearing with me. All right. So here we go. We got some clips from Kyle Shanahan. We have about 4 little audio clips to talk about. And also, if you guys have anything in specific that you guys want to talk about, please let me know. So this is Shanahan's update on the injuries, and then let me know if you can hear this. Okay, I've turned it up, but I don't know if it's too loud or too quiet. For me, it was too quiet earlier. So here we go.
All right, injuries for the game. Matt Wright will be out. Jake Moody will be out. Jawan Jennings will be out. Kevin Givens questionable. Luter questionable, and Ricky will be.
All right. So that is the injury update. So we will not have Jawan Jennings. But Ricky Bursell is officially activated. And he should be playing on Sunday. Which I think is pretty exciting. Considering that everything that's happened. This will be fun. But yeah, I'm excited to see him out there, regardless of what his roles are specifically. But it should be fun, and I'm very happy that he's going to get this chance, and glad that he is doing well, considering everything that has happened. So yeah. All right, this is the next one.
I mean, the guys are pumped. Man, he's been around the guys for a while now, so it's not like he hasn't been around. But practicing all week, it's been great to see him out there. I think the guys were more real happy for him that he could get back and be a part of it, and he's had a hell of a week. And
yes, so that is Shanahan talking about how Purcell has been around the team, which makes sense. I I know he was back pretty quickly after his accident with the shooting, and he was around the guys and everything, and I think that helped him being around the guys, trying to be kind of more normal and trying to get some normalcy back in. But yeah, he's definitely been around, and I'm sure the guys are very, and like Kyle said, the guys are pumped for him, so that's pretty exciting. All right, here's Kyle Shanahan on Purcell's role.
whatever he's needed at. I mean, he's got roles on special teams. He's got a role as a receiver, and we'll see how the game unfolds. But I mean, he's helped.
Yeah, I am. So it looks like there's not too many restrictions of what he's going to be able to do. I'm sure he'll be on some sort of snap count or something like that, just so he can work his way into getting more comfortable in game day shape, because he might feeling a lot better, but game day shape is a different situation. So yeah, I think that it makes a lot of sense. But yeah, it should be pretty exciting to see him get out there. Here's Shanahan on the kicker situation.
Matt Wright will end up going on IR. He's hurt worse than we expected, so he can't get back. And Jake Moody is still week to week, with high ankle sprain, so I'm not expecting him next week either. But
All right, so Matt Wright is officially going on IR. It sounds like. I know they elevated another kicker from the practice squad. Let me find his name. So this will be our third kicker so far this year, that's fun. Let me see. I know she posted about it. No, wrong one. Elevated, trying to find his name. Today. The 49ers officially activated wide receiver Ricky Pearsall. This is for Tracy Sandler. Tracy FGSN. Kicker Matthew Wright has been placed on IR. Kicker Anders Carlson and safety Jalen Mahoney have been activated from the practice squad. Standard elevations. So it does look like that we have another kicker. Let's see. We got a chat here. Ward. Number 7. Let me Bebop, do you want me to replay that entry one? It was kind of hard to hear. I'm sorry. Did he mention Moody? Yes, Moody. I think he. Let me replay those real quick. Because let's play this.
Matt Wright will end up going on IR. He's hurt worse than we expected, so he can't get back. And Jake Moody is still week to week, with high ankle sprain, so I'm not expecting him next week either. But
all right, so it sounds like he's not expecting anything from Jake Moody until after the bye, potentially. That's what it sounded like. Because it sounds like he said he's week to week with the ankle injury, so we'll have to see. The problem with that is I believe that is his cooking foot, so that's not good. Let me replay the injuries one.
all right, injuries for the game. Matt Wright will be out. Jake Moody will be out. Juwan Jennings will be out. Kevin Givens questionable. Luter questionable, and Ricky will be.
Yes, he did. Mooney seems like he is not going to be. He's week to week right now, and Kyle's not expecting anything until after the bye. So probably till we get closer to the bye that he will have an update, more of an update. We have Jason here. Hello, Jason. What's up? How's it? Jaymie Bebop is going good so far. Going through all the clips. Clips are working better. Yeah, so we keep going through those. Let's go back. Stats. All right, we're gonna play this next one. Shanahan on Jennings.
No, I don't think it's long term. I hope he'll be ready for next week. He was close this week. So.
All right, so that was Shanahan on Juwan Jennings. So it sounds like he's not expecting it to be anything serious. He said it sounded like he was close this week, and so hopefully he'll be back ready next week. That's what sounds like the game plan is. So we will monitor that, but it's positive. That doesn't sound like it's anything serious. All right. Now we have a couple of clips for Brock. Brock Purdy on Pearsall.
Yeah, he's done a really good job, obviously, being back and just bringing the juice, going really fast in and out of his cuts and creating some really good separation. And so, obviously, we drafted him in the first round, and he's got a lot of potential, man. And so, for him to get in and actually be a part of our offense, not just a young guy that's trying to learn his way, but actually trying to make an impact pretty early on, man. For me, I love it, and it's another great option in another part of our offense. And so I think obviously, tomorrow we'll go through our red zone plan and stuff, but to answer your question, like when you have a guy like Ricky that can win, man-to-man matchups, and then also open up some other guys too. That's always a good thing. So
Alrighty, so it sounds like Brock is pretty pumped about Persall. It sounds like Persall is getting some good separation, which I think is good because a lot of our guys have been struggling with that. Even Ayuk, who's that's kind of his thing. Um, and so I think this game is going to be exciting because I think we're just excited to see him come out and play, and all that jazz. So we will be doing that. You guys have any other comments before we move on to the next one? But glad to see, and hopefully Brock can develop some nice chemistry with Persall. Sounds like he's pretty excited, which I think is all good. All good things. All good things. All right, and then here is Brock pretty much treating this game different from the Super Bowl. Basically, not focusing too much on the Super Bowl last season. So here we go.
yeah, I would say so. Only because a couple years ago we played the Eagles. It was a playoff game, NFC Championship, and then whatever happened, and then boom, you got a whole new situation. You got to focus on the 2023 season, and it's similar deals last year with the Super Bowl. That was the Super Bowl. Obviously, we wanted to win it and everything. Didn't go our way, and but now it's 2024, man. It's a regular season game. It's the next opponent for us. We have some new guys on our team, some guys that have left. I've said this before, but this is the 2024 49ers going against the 2024 Chiefs, and so for us, we're focusing on the next team up. Are we trying to go out and get our revenge and get all this stuff? That's not our mindset. And if it was, I think we wouldn't be able to play at our best and play at our standard. Our standard is to be our best no matter who we're playing right now in the present, not looking back in the past, not looking too far ahead in the future, but where we're at right now.
Alrighty. I think that is a nice sentiment, but you can't tell me that some of those guys are wanting to win this game to have some revenge, even though it's not going to change anything. There's probably a little bit of that. This is probably a game that they've wanted since it was released on the schedule. But I do think that mindset is good, though, because I think sometimes if they focus too much on the past and on the Super Bowl loss or anything, it's going to hinder them in the present to beat this version of the Chiefs. And so we'll just have to see what happens. I know it's going to be a crazy game. I haven't seen too much. I haven't watched too much of the Chiefs games this season so far. But I do know that they've been getting a lot of flags, so I'm expecting it to be a very, unfortunately, probably very heavy flag game. I'm assuming. I think that's how it's just gonna happen. So yeah, it'll be an interesting game, but I do think that is probably the healthy mindset to have going in. All right. We have two clips from Nick Bosa, one on getting pressures, but I'm assuming no sacks. Let's play this.
I think just staying the course and continuing to get better, which I think I've done. And then hopefully that day comes where the stats come. But I think I affected the game a good amount last week, so that's good for the team.
Alrighty. So that is that clip from Bosa. I believe that's it. I think that's an interesting thing is he hasn't been getting a lot of sacks, but last game he did get a lot of pressures. He was definitely up in the quarterback's face and messing around and making Gino uncomfortable. So I definitely think that is going to be an important thing moving forward, and I hopefully means that the sacks will start coming. I mean, he's getting there, and I think even if he doesn't get sacks, as long as he's pressuring the quarterback, making it harder on the quarterback, I think that is something that is important too. Because as long as he somehow makes Mahomes uncomfortable and forces Mahomes to make mistakes, which he has been doing a lot of interceptions. So I don't know. We'll have to see what ends up happening. All right. All right, and then our last clip, the disposal on the 4th and 1 in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, no, that was tough, especially because we have calls that could negate that, and we just didn't really. Like, they ran the zone read a few times, and we just didn't find an answer to it. But yeah, I mean, I definitely thought he was going to hold it or keep it, but I got to do my job, especially in a big moment like that. You can't go out of your job. But we definitely have a plan for the zone read this time. So.
Yeah, I mean, that's all you really can do. So it sounds like he is talking about that 4th and 1 in the Super Bowl. But it sounds like they're more prepared for the zone read, which is kind of what ended up happening last time they played in the Super Bowl. So I don't know. We'll have to see. My worry with this game overall is just if the Chiefs end up coming out and scoring right off the bat, it's going to be a long day for the Niners. But if we can even hold them to a field goal on that first drive or second drive, I feel a lot better. So we'll just have to keep going. We'll have to see what ends up happening. It's going to be a tough game. I think it's going to be a crazy game. And it's just very annoying to have to play them, but we got to do what we got to do. But yeah, and also Bebop, there was no mention of Ward, so I'm assuming Ward is good. He wasn't on an injury report, so I didn't see anything. So yeah, those are all the clips that I have for the press conferences this week. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Otherwise, I'll let you guys go. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to cover. Besides that, I just know this is going to be an interesting game. It's going to be entertaining more than likely. And we'll just have to see. I mean, I'm sure Niners would like to win and probably help make them feel better, make them feel more accomplished. But we'll just have to see what ends up happening. But I will say the Chiefs have some injuries too, so we'll just have to see what happens. My thing is the coaching on the Chiefs is very good, and they just know how to manage. Like, they're just good at getting prepared for the upcoming teams. So we'll just have to see what ends up happening. Alrighty, guys. Well, I think that is about it. Unless anybody else has any other. Okay, here we go. Some from Bebop. We got to run all day and get those crucial turnovers. Exactly. If we're able to hold on to if we win the turnover battle and play clean football, and Mason is good to go, I believe. I don't believe he was out. Could play that clip one more time. Let's see.
All right, injuries for the game. Matt Wright will be out. Jake Moody will be out. Jawan Jennings will be out. Kevin Givens questionable. Luter questionable. And Ricky will be
Alrighty, so there's no mention of Mason either, so that is definitely good. So that means that we could definitely have the position to run the ball. I think that is going to be crucial. Eat the clock, yep. As long as we keep Mahomes and the offense off the field, somehow wear the defense out, I think we'll be in pretty good shape. So that's the name of the game, guys. It's just wear out the defenses, because that's all you can do. As long as you wear them out, then they can't do very much, and that's the game. So, alrighty, guys. Well, thank you guys for joining me this evening. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I will see you guys tomorrow after the game. I am off tomorrow, so I will probably be going live pretty soon after the game. So give me probably like 10-15 minutes after the game ends to get set up, and then I'll be going live. Alrighty. Well, enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you guys.